So today we're going to be watching Predator Badlands. There's nothing I know about it other than it's about Predator and they are in the Predator's world, and that's it. I've heard it's a pretty good movie and I'm just excited because I like Predator. I do find Predator pretty scary. I think he's one of the world's enemies, if you will, that I think is the most scarier in my personal opinion. But other than that, I think it's pretty cool. If he's your friend and he's fighting by your side, I think he's a pretty good ally to keep around. Guys, thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I know who you are. I see your name and I am grateful for you. Guys, if you like what I do, please consider liking my video and subscribing to the channel as well. Enjoy the show. Ayucha, it's a Predator. Yopcha, I pray to none, friend to none, Predator to all. Sounds like them, right? And that is a quote by Yopcha Codex. I think so. So I guess we're in the Predator's world right now. So we're listening to like Predator music. We're listening to Predator music right now. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Star Wars. Yusha Prime. Okay, I thought Yusha, it's a Predator. Oh, I see what's going on here. Everybody's preying on each other. This is kind of like Star Wars. I like so far that this is kind of like Star Wars, somehow. I guess in the way that, you know, it's like another world. There's a lot of sand, but there are like these motorcycles that are like a small ship, you know, hovering around like that. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, this is really cool. Like, I'm gonna guess this is a Predator, undercover Predator. He's dressed almost like, I almost said a Jedi, but I'm just gonna stick with Star Wars. But he sounds like a Predator, right? I can't make it, sorry. So that's definitely Predator technology, right? With the little lights and like special, you know, stuff that you don't see normally. Predator technology, we're gonna call it. So we know this guy is the Predator, right? Because we have seen it in the trailers. So that's definitely the Predator. They even have a sword. A sword, Predator technology, we're gonna call it. Alright. And that sound of Predator is so creepy. So whatever that thing came from, it kind of looked like it came out of his chest. But that was a lot like, what do you call it? Mortal Kombat kind of crazy stuff, right? That's cool. Predator's world, so he runs into another Predator, and of course they turn invisible. That's their thing, right? These guys are brothers. Dek is the main character, D-E-K, right? Yeah. And that makes me wonder, okay, so they have a father. So what does a Predator female look like? I'm wondering. It's kind of good that these guys are fighting each other, right? Like Predator versus Predator. Because I don't think there's a human that could stand a fight like that. Like this fight is epic. This is from another level. No human can fight that. Not Schwarzenegger can fight any of this. Predator's face has never been the most good-looking kind of face, right? We knew that. It's not a surprise. But it's interesting because in this movie we're expecting to be on Predator's side. Dek, I think is his name. So we're gonna feel something for him, right? We're gonna cheer for him or something. Okay, so Yucha, however you say that word, it's a title, probably for a warrior, right? Almost like becoming a Jedi. You know, you may know how to fight with the lightsaber, but you're not a Jedi until you are a Jedi, right? Even if you know how to work, what do you call that power the Jedis have? I don't know. I can't think of it right now. The Force? Yeah, the Force. Even if you can't control the Force, it doesn't make you a Jedi, right? Until you are actually a Jedi. So maybe that's what Yucha means for these guys. That guy never gives up. And I think his brother's name is Kiwi? So Dek and Kiwi, right? So this must be Dek, because he didn't have a mask on. He lost it in the fight. I think if there's something we're gonna struggle with, it's kind of like determining which predator is which. Because if they all look alike, then you can't just call him a predator, right? You have to stick with the name. Dek in this case. They do look different. They definitely look different. In a cool way. The predator's face kind of looks a little bit cute. I mean, the face has never looked cute, right? It's the eyes. Like, look at those eyes. Like, the expression on the predator's eye. It's like human shape, but like dog-like, if that makes any sense. It's like a dog, the way his eyes look. Wow, that must be a really, really bad enemy. That his own brother doesn't want to send him there. And that his father, the father of these two predators, fears whatever that thing is, right? That he wants to go kill. Pick something easier, bro. Your life depends on it. And you can pick something easier and still be part of the clan. But I guess you need to prove yourself. Maybe that's something kind of human-like, in a way that sometimes when we are challenged, or when we're put in a position where we are seen as less than others, we feel like we have to prove ourselves, right? And do the hardest things to prove our self-worth. Our self-worth shouldn't really be affected. It's already part of who we are, but we think that way, right? Predators think that way too. A blonde predator. Oh wait, is this the father? The father. Well, first of all, that's a terrible father. He wants his son killed because he's their weakness, and he was expecting the brother to kill him. That's pretty messed up right there, right? My guess is that since he has already decided to go kill that beast, that the father might agree for him to be sent, because he probably thinks he's gonna get killed anyway, right? But now we kind of understand a little bit better why Beck decided to kill that, knowing how his father is like. Yeah, we can see now how or why you want to prove yourself. That energy on the sword is almost like a lightsaber too. So I like the similarities that I can see here from Star Wars. Maybe it's just my idea, but I think it's pretty cool. Is he gonna kill him or is he gonna set him free? I thought he was gonna try to convince his father to send him to kill and maybe even be killed at that dangerous planet. But if he doesn't convince him, then I'm hoping he's gonna set him free and then find a way to help him escape. I didn't think father and son, oldest son, seems like we're just gonna fight each other. Probably until one of them dies. And the fact that the older brother was talking about his brother's sacrifice for him, right? And how he saved his life. It kind of seems like he's paying him back. And now he's saving his life. But that might mean the cost could be his own life. Oh. Like it seems like he's gonna kill his own son, right? Kiwi. And then Deck is gonna have to find a way to not only prove himself, I guess there's no proving yourself anymore. Even your own dad could go and kill you after he kills your brother. You have to find a way to escape. I don't. Oh. Come on. You don't need to cut his head off. What? Well, that was quite the introduction. Very unexpected. I mean, we don't know what it's like to be part of a predator family, but they take weakness very seriously there. I find it interesting that his brother Kiwi saved him. Like, he really wanted to save his brother, right? Like, first he didn't want him to go kill that beast that is so dangerous his father fears. Second, he protected him from his father and refused to kill him. And then third, he sent him away. Like, maybe he could have gone for his sword and fight, but instead he went for his arm to let his brother escape in the ship. Uh-oh. He needs to slow down a little bit. Oh, that's cool. He's way too high. Is that like a dinosaur or something? I think he's like in a Jurassic World now or something. Never mind, that's more like a dragon, which in a way is kind of like a dinosaur too, right? A dragon? I don't remember if Gina was the place where that beast was, his brother was afraid for him to go kill. I can't remember. For Kiwi. I'm gonna guess yes. That is pretty cool gear he's got there, right? Predator technology gear. Oh. I was hoping the little guy could become a pet to Predator or something. I think that would have been cool if Predator had a pet. But yeah, everything here is a predator to anything else, right? So that's what we can see here. Everything bigger eats the smaller. So someone's gonna want to eat Predator, right? Deck. Never mind Predator. That's the whole race now. Deck. Uh-oh, he's right behind him. It kind of looks like a tree branch, so I'm not sure if it's the tree trying to eat him, or if there's a monster that kind of looks like the tree, and it kind of camouflages like a tree. He needs to get out of there. That's not defeating the whole forest full of trees that want to kill you. No, 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 no. You get out of the forest, bro. Get out of the forest. They're making him bleed already. You can see the blood on his arm. But now he's lost his bow, and now he's lost his sword. Oh, never mind. So this is a very scary planet, right? Now look at that thing hanging there on the left. On the top of the hill. Looks like a giant worm or something. Holy cow. I think that's kind of cool to see. It's kind of new at the same time. To see that thing on his arm can like scan anything and you can know if it's safe. You know, safe to use for healing purposes and even safe to eat, I suppose. I like that. Are you gonna scan it first? It could be poisonous. Oof. Yeah, you don't want to eat that. Even the smallest of things want to eat you. Or to destroy you if you eat them. I would stay away from that.
Gotcha! Gotcha!
Gotcha. I think that's that word, right? That title that he is fighting for. Like the Jedi title, but Yacha, right? Now, if I'm getting all my information wrong about Star Wars, please don't be too harsh on me. I don't know everything about Star Wars. There's a lot of similarities of the little bit I know about Star Wars that I kind of see here. But please don't be so harsh on me.
Oh boy. This isn't great for you.
That dragon.
Waits the needles to paralyze you, then eats you while you can't move.
That's interesting. Like, we kind of expected that from the plants, right? Having those needles. They look pretty deadly or, dangerous. But to see the smartness of the dragon to actually throw a rock to trigger them, that's pretty cool.
I could help you, but I need a hand. Yautja might hunt alone, but they die alone too.
Well, the fact that woman actually knows what's going on and that she's telling him what that dragon is planning on doing, having paralyzed before he eats him, I would like help if at least the information, it's better than nothing. in a world that you don't know, as predator as you may be. I got
It
him.
happens fast. If you had a weapon, you know, I could use it.
He doesn't have much of a choice, right? I mean, he's already about to faint. And he knows what's next. The dinosaur or the dragon is gonna come and grab him. Take him to his nest or something. He knows he needs help. He's paralyzed. He's paralyzed just like she said, right? At least he was kind of humble enough to accept, okay, I need a little bit of help. So I'm gonna try to help you by throwing this knife at you.
Hi.
That's creepy. I mean, like, he was just laying there paralyzed, just watching how your predator came down on you to eat you. That's pretty scary. So now you better be close friends to this girl, right? She saved your life. Never mind predators hunting alone.
Should be good as new. The venom makes them bloom. Also makes them a handy antidote.
You definitely want to keep this girl around. I mean, not only she knows this world, like the bad, but also the good. You know, the antidote for the poison. It's in the same plant. How genius.
How about a lift? Let's go. Excuse you, sir.
I was wondering just about the same thing. Like, how did she even jump from the tree without any legs? That's crazy.
Here's my proposal. You take me along with you, and I'll guide you to its den. Once there, I get my legs, you get your trophy.
I mean, she saved your life, right? What could you lose? Take her as your companion.
Oh yeah. I've seen her callus.
So the callus broke her in half. That's why she said her legs are there. That's pretty scary, and that's where you want to go.
Okay. Good luck with your journey.
Oh, that's interesting. His scanner that tells him what he can use on the planet, what he can trust. It's broken. So now he's gonna need her to tell him whatever it is he wants to know, so he can survive.
You may call me thief.
He's just gonna carry her like a bag. I like the world a lot. You know, like it's pretty fascinating, you know, like I find the peaks a little interesting all over the place, like instead of mountains. But I like the river a lot, like even flowers, there's some sort of flowers over there. That's cool.
What should I call you?
Excuse me? Where are your manners, predator? Or deck? You're throwing a girl around like that.
I've never been thrown before. What a thrill! I call these Imbre Anguis. They just want a snack. Catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar.
That's interesting. But again, she's showing again her worth, right? She knows her way around there. So she can keep him alive. Keep her.
Predatory organisms are my specific area of expertise. I've studied Yautja extensively.
But I'm tired of conversations. I mean, first of all, I don't think predators are ever friendly Although he seemed to get along with his brother kind of okay. But at the same time, the fact that his brother Kiwi just died, that's also part of why he's feeling a little bit antisocial. So that's a lamp that worked with your blood? That's interesting. Kind of creepy. I mean, would you rather be in the dark or poke yourself with a lamp that can use your blood so you can see in the dark? I don't know. I guess it depends on how much blood.
Our crew is made up entirely of synth, but Tessa and I are special.
We have a higher sensitivity than the others.
I find it interesting that he said that sensitivity is weakness, because his father, I don't know if his brother too, but definitely his father have seen him as the weak one. So it kind of makes me wonder if he has shown some sort of sensitivity as well in his family. And sometimes when you think of something that is part of you to be wrong, you almost want to deny it. So that part of him, it makes me think that he's in denial of accepting him as maybe a sensitive predator. That also makes him weak in the eyes of his father and in his own eyes, because he's judged by the eyes of his father.
The last sound I remember hearing was Tessa reaching for me and the Kalisk.
If you hadn't seen it before, here's a predator sleeping and snoring. I thought he was gonna be more like paying attention more to that story, because it sounded like she was talking about her sister, right? Did she call her sister, or did she only say a name? I don't remember. But yeah, sisters, and he just lost a brother. She just lost a sister.
But I refuse to believe she's dead.
That girl has definitely seen better days. Now, it's a lot like the one we're looking at. It kind of looks like a robot, or I think she called it synthetic. And you can tell it's not human, but at the same time, you could tell it used to look like a human. It's definitely not a predator. But it looks like a human found her. That is definitely her. Mission incomplete. Priority 1 remains. So the fact that she's actually getting fixed in this lab, and the machine can kind of connect to her, it's compatible with her. I'm guessing she's home. This is where she's from. And I don't know, whoever that person was that is fixing her could have been the one that sent her with a mission to retrieve the specimen, right?
Hello, Tessa. Continued failure will result in your decommission.
So that's interesting, because these guys want the same species or specimen, same as the predators or the Yutsha. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Yeah, interesting.
Where's Thea?
The Yautja has Thea.
How do they even know that the Yautja has Thea? They're kind of like a computer, right? So whatever she sees, whatever information she has, she's going to send it over to the motherboard, I don't know, the main computer back home. So that's how they know.
Quick question. What should I be doing?
He's probably tell her to stay quiet. That's what she should be doing, so he can focus on the hunt, right?
Bone bison. They're Kalisk food. Just a warning.
He definitely should have listened to that warning, right? Whatever it is, you should have listened to whatever it is she did not say. She was gonna tell you something about that beast you're about to kill, bro. Deck.
Razor grass.
Oh.
It'll cut you to ribbons. We'll just go around.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. That wasn't the beast. That's important enough. Don't go across the field, or you're not even gonna make it halfway through. Well, what did you suggest she does?
Might not be alone in this hunt. I've never seen you before. Nice to meet you.
That's funny. Now, that guy, he doesn't look like he could eat that beast. And yet she mentioned that we may not be alone on this hunt. I guess this doesn't mean this is a predator, right? It doesn't mean that little guy that looks like a monkey is gonna eat the buffalo alien one. Yeah, I mean, he looks friendly, right? He looks kind of cute. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that is gonna hurt quite a bit. I wonder what it was that she mentioned too. Like, she said there were luna bugs or something on the trees. What is that?
Coming up behind you!
Oh. I was gonna say something's hunting that little monkey looking thing.
Stronger than it looks! Deck?
Well, on the positive side, that beast that we're trying to eat is now on their part of the terrain. They're not where the razor blade glass are. So, time to kill. Wow. Okay, so he succeeded in killing the beast. I didn't know his sword would kind of like fold up like a little blade, but yeah, it folds up funny.
Not a callus! This is a luna bug!
That's what she mentioned. When she said luna bug, I was thinking it'd be small, like maybe a lot of them, like bees or wasps or something like that, but I didn't expect this giant thing. Luna bug. I found it interesting that that monkey looking thing, it was kind of amazed at the way the deck was able to kill that other monster or beast. Almost as if he's got something in mind now and he wants to be part of the team, or he wants to do something. Maybe he needs Deck's help to the point that he actually saved their lives. So now I'm wondering if they can speak any sort of language too. Oh, he's going for the little guy. I also didn't think this guy, the Luna bug, will be able to go through like the razor blade grass. I didn't think it would be strong enough. I thought it would get hurt, but nothing stops him. So he managed to kill this guy. That was pretty cool. I mean, he was kind of more like an octopus, like a giant octopus that climbs on the trees instead of swimming in the water. But yeah, I think in part he did it for himself as a predator, but also to save the little guy, the little monkey-looking thing, right?
Truly thrilling. What was your favorite part?
Yeah. I find it interesting that going back to Deck being the weakness of the clan, and then also Deck thinking of sensitivity being weakness. But here his favorite part, is actually killing the monster. So there's no sensitivity about it. And it's not something that looks like weakness. But at the same time, it makes me wonder, is he trying hard not to be weak according to his dad, and trying to block him, a little bit more sensitivity. And maybe say your favorite part was saving the monkey, rather than killing the beast and having all the blood splashed on your face.
Oh, no thanks. I don't eat, but that's very sweet. Our little bud here looks hungry.
I find it interesting that he called it flesh instead of meat. It sounds creepier, less sensitive, I suppose. And on the other hand, I was thinking, the little monkey guy, he seems very hungry, but does he actually cook his meat? Or does he just eat it raw? Is he actually gonna eat this? This part kind of reminded me a little bit of Gollum. When Sam and Frodo, I guess Sam is making that stew, the rabbit stew or something with potatoes.
I think she's marking you. She wants you to be a part of her clan.
That's interesting. I mean, would you rather you're marked by getting peed on or getting spat on like that?
Don't all Yautja have family? So you never had anyone looking out for you?
Oh, that's sad.
What happened to him? You're grieving. You're here because you lost your brother.
He's trying to be strong. He's trying not to be the weak one. He's opening up to her quite well, to tell somebody, not about your grief, but to tell them what happened to your brother when it's just so recent. It probably happened in less than 24 hours. To me, that is someone that is opening up to someone else quite well. Maybe it's even recommended psychologically, right?
I can survive on my own, but who would want to survive on their own? I guess she is.
Until now, she has only seen Tessa as her co-worker or partner in the army or a mission or something. But just now, she's realizing that she is her sister. They look like twins, right? It's probably the same person acting twice, but anyway. Back to the story. They're probably twins.
I need to find her. Excuse me? Was that a joke?
I don't know if I missed something. I don't know how that's a joke. I mean, she's not human, but at the same time, it made sense to me. What Predator said, what Dex said, it made sense to me. Her legs are missing, right? That was way too funny. It makes me think that the little creature, the monkey-looking creature, really likes Deck, and that's the reason why he's mimicking. That was good. I didn't think he was able to do anything after he pulled out the sword, but that was good. I hope this woman is not going to press a button on this ship that is going to send a signal to Deck's father, and he might just come looking for him to try to kill him. Hopefully not. I mean, at the same time, I don't think Tessa is very friendly. I know she looks rough. She's probably been through a lot. but I don't think she's friendly. That looked pretty much like Predator technology, right? So she's probably gonna steal it. And there's a chance that she's gonna be the one fighting Predator, Deck. And she's very strong. She could probably take on a Predator if she's got the right moves. And she's got legs, right?
We can't leave Bud.
Let's hope the little monkey guy can catch up. And my guess is he will be able, or she will be able to catch up to them. And probably even save them again. That's a pretty darn big tooth. You don't want to find, whichever beast is missing that tooth, you don't want to find that one. Or is that like a claw or something? Either way, don't find that one.
Bud saved us. She spit on you to claim you as part of her family. Why'd your father kill your brother?
I was wondering if she was upset, but I guess she's definitely upset because they left a little monkey creature behind. I would be upset too, but you should have woken the monkey thing before you left.
There's a predator known as the wolf. It's a powerful creature. Leader of the pack is the alpha. The alpha is actually the one who best protects the pack.
She's obviously wanting him to learn that as a leader he should protect his group, and that includes the monkey creature, right? She's definitely trying to teach that to him, but he wants to kill. He still wants to try to be anything but weak. Probably not.
There I am.
It is the Kalisk then, I suppose, right? It definitely is if that's where her legs are. So they better hurry up before that Kalisk shows up, right?
It's about to be.
He really tries hard not to be weak. He's like, I'm not showing feelings towards you. Happy that you can now walk. It's here for me to walk on my own. A little part of him kind of seems to show a lack of maturity. It seems like there's still so much for him to learn. Like he still needs to do some more growing up. I don't know.
Location beacon activate.
I called Tessa. So did I, Deck.
Oh. So that means they're gonna be competing against each other. Oh. That's the colors? Yes. Yep, as we thought. That's why it's difficult to kill it. Oh, that's too bad. I thought she was nearly finished. Oh, I guess not. That's too bad. She does not have a chance against that thing. I mean, she doesn't even have legs to run. No way. No! He's save yourself. He just steals the gun. Wow, this Predator has a lot to learn, you know, to be a better team player. Cut it again. Keep cutting and take the head somewhere else. My goodness. What's going on? Like, what can he smell on deck? I don't know. That's too bad. She used the Predator weapon on Predator. Predator, you should have had your own weapons. What is she doing to her? She's not gonna be her friend, right?
Tessa. And Mother will be pleased with your additional catch. Additional catch?
She's been working with this Predator or Yacha for a little while now, so she's probably gonna want to set him free, which means she might be in her sister's bad book and they may start to fight each other or something.
Tessa, he is deficient! Tessa!
I think she made it really clear now that she's not interested in supporting what Tessa is trying to do, especially to the Yacha.
Thea, this is what is asked of us. We can be more than what they ask of us. What can we be? Sisters.
She's very cold. Thea is the opposite, right? She's hoping they can be sisters.
Do you know why Mother gave us feelings? So we could understand the creatures on this planet. And exploit them. The Yacha is different.
Kind of strange that Tisa is telling Thea, you know, our mothers gave us feelings, but it doesn't seem like she has any feelings at all. Unless those feelings were just hatred for some reason, right? I wouldn't call them feelings. She's just being cold, as if she had no feelings.
I almost made the same mistake the Yacha's brother made. The weak must be cold. And Thea, you're broken.
I think there's plenty of information right there. Thesa, I think that's how you say her name, just threatened Thea. She's gonna kill her. She's gonna get rid of her. So is she gonna have the strength to snap out of the idea of having a sister and do what is necessary to survive?
Tessa, incoming message from Mother.
Motivate the Yacha to explain its weapons.
And the unit?
Box her up.
It's interesting how like they keep showing in this movie that you really can't do it alone, right? Like if it wasn't for her, Deck wouldn't be alive, or he wouldn't have gotten as far as he got, or even to the Kalisk. But now we see the story has flipped. Now Thea is in a situation where she can't escape on her own. She definitely can't do it alone. So she's gonna need to free up the Yacha Deck, and she needs his help to get out of there. Yeah, don't let these people box you up. That's not gonna be a good thing.
I'm asking it to explain this device.
What is the device?
He says it's a map.
How does it work?
So they started working together already, right? They both know what they have to do in order to get out of there. They need to free each other. She needs to free Deck, and he needs to help her. So I think they have come to that conclusion now. What? I thought he was gonna take her with him. Not just jump off, but maybe they realized that they didn't really have a chance to go together. Well, that was kind of disappointing. But does that mean he's gonna come back for her? I'm kind of hoping. So if I remember well, that's the ship that he came in, right? From his planet? So he's probably gonna look for his weapons. Hopefully to go rescue Thea. But chances are his weapons are not longer there, right? They probably got stolen by that other girl, Tisa. I was hoping that little pistol-looking thing was gonna be like a pistol, like a weapon of some sort. But I guess you need some healing too, so that's kind of important. Wasn't this guy wearing like armor or something? But I guess when he got taken in the ship, kidnapped, right? With the Kalisk, it was probably taken from him. Oh, that's something else. This guy came to this planet, well, one, to run away from his dad and survive. And two, because he won the Kalisk as a trophy. And the Kalisk is where Thea is. So he's going to have to go back where Thea is if he wants the Kalisk. And hopefully rescue Thea. Wait, is he controlling this? He seems a bit surprised. But wasn't he the one that was twisting those things and looking for a new destination? That was strange. Oh, I guess he just realized his ship is broken, so he can't go anywhere, right? I think he was trying to move the ship and fly away somewhere. He is ready to become the wolf, right? The alpha. He probably wants to follow on his brother's footsteps. So now he's going to want to protect his pack, if you will. Which means he's probably going to go try to rescue Thea. So now the question is he going to look for the monkey-looking creature to help him? That would be nice. That's really cool. Like, he's showing us that what he learned from Thea, and he's putting it to practice. I guess he's gonna use some of those things as weapons as well, and looks like probably allies too to help him on the fight somehow. There's the monkey-looking creature. Hopefully they're gonna be friends. He kind of looks upset or sad or something. What? What? That monkey little creature is the Callous child? That was unexpected. Wow. But that is a pretty good thing, right? He spat on him the way the monkey spat on him. That means they're gonna be family now. Yay! I would have a Kalisk on my side anytime. I must admit, when Deck first started like growling at the monkey before he spat on him, I thought he was gonna try to fight him or something, or hurt him, you know, because he is the son of the beast he wants to kill. But no, he's just, yeah, I was definitely wrong. now he seems to have found the legs for Thea, so he's definitely going back there. Wait a minute, so the legs are just gonna walk back home? So if they follow the legs, they'll get to where Thea is? That's interesting. Sure enough, she's in a box. Oh, but she's unconscious or something. I didn't realize these guys are robots, or I don't know what else you call them. Synthetics. I think that's what you call them. But that's kind of a good thing, or that would have been a really creepy scene if that had been a human. He looks awesome. It's like, as long as I keep feeding this thing, he's my friend. This is definitely showing us that he has learned that yes, perhaps he's weak. He probably never accept that he's weak in comparison to his species and how everybody else is in his family. But he seems to have learned that if he works together with others, he can get farther and he can accomplish more. So that's really cool. Now that Deck knows that his little monkey friend is a callous baby or child, he's probably not gonna want to kill his mom, right? Or her mom, or her dad, I don't know. But it's family anyway, right? So he's probably not gonna want to kill it.
What is the status of the Yautja?
I'm sorry, Mother. The Yautja is dead.
Then the Yautja is no longer a threat.
Except the Yautja is still very much alive. And she's gonna get in trouble with her mother for lying to her, right? That is really cool. Like her own legs can fight like that without the top half. That's cool. I guess these guys are taking so much or so many different types of creatures that now that they're getting set loose, they will become their own threat. Yeah, it's a very good thing these guys are not human, right? Or this will be a whole nother level of movie to watch. She has no idea that he came looking for her, right? She's probably trying to find her way out on her own. You need to work together to get out of there.
Don't move.
Deck,
Yay!
what are you doing here?
I think that's kind of cool that, I mean, she even asked her sister, you know, you've come to rescue me. But his sister even told her, I didn't come for you. And, you know, she started talking about her weakness and whatnot. But now we see Deck, you know, he has come for her. And he has admitted that he has come for her.
Thanks, bud. I'm good. I need to go.
Honest.
She doesn't know that the callus is related to their monkey friend. So the monkey friend is not a monkey. She doesn't know it's a callus baby.
Honest ang den.
Bud?
Nechlinga etlin nun yaun.
That is really cool. Like, he rescued Thea, but now he wants to rescue the callus too. I mean, that would be much more harder, right? One, because there's going to be way more protection, including Thea's sister. And two, if they manage to free the Kalisk, they're going to be in a lot of trouble, unless their friend, baby or child Kalisk helps them out.
What's the plan?
Alisk au edau.
Wait a minute. So now he still wants the trophy, but the Kalisk used to be the trophy he wanted. So he must be referring to Tisa, right? That must be the new trophy he wants, I suppose.
You have 20 minutes to initiate launch. Let's go hunt.
Wait, are those guys going to hunt the Predator? And he's right there in their base.
You roll in there, you're not exactly gonna fit in. I have an idea.
I see. On me.
Oh, I see. So that's what she was referring to about go hunting. She is aware the deck is on board with them in their ship, or, there with them on their campground, whatever it is. And she wants to kill him now. That's it. From the beginning of the movie, I wanted Deck to have a pet. And now he seems to have this little snake that spits the way it spits. But also it's kind of cool, because he's feeding the pet stays with him. Or like when you feed a wild animal out in the woods, it will probably come back to you and somehow become your friend because you're feeding it. And that's what he's doing. No way. So she's using the Predator technology against the Predator. That's dirty. And his pet snake died. That's too bad. Oh, that's so sad. I didn't think she needed to be in a robot or in some mechanical suit like that. She already seems so strong. Face the Predator yourself.
What are you doing?
That was funny. Wait. She's all... Her eyes probably glass or something like that.
What are you doing here? I told you to get to the Yautja. You should listen to her.
I should listen to her.
I don't know. We need his eyes.
He came at a very opportune moment so they can open that door. I must admit, I was pretty sure she was gonna get found out, because he seemed, when he started his weapon like that with the little light, I thought, oh shoot, you're done. Or you're gonna have to fight him anyway.
Hi, Jack. How does it feel to be hunted?
So I suppose the Kalisk wants to fight this beast, the metal suit, because the metal suit was actually carrying her away, kidnapped, I'm assuming. Or maybe because it's more of a threat. It's bigger and stronger. Oh, I was feeling sad for a moment. I thought, oh, she's gonna kill the monkey's mother. But that's right, it regenerates. Forgot. Oh, that was so cool. He protected Deck, as we were hoping, right? So, I mean, I don't think that could actually kill the beast, because even if it makes a hole on the beast, on the Kalisk, it will regenerate, right? But I'm hoping that Predator can actually steal that device from her, because that could come in pretty handy in the right hands. I'm sensing something is gonna happen here, right? Like she was just about to trigger that shot. I don't know if that could actually harm or like blow up or something like that inside the Kalisk. I hope not. But something feels like it hasn't come to an end. It hasn't come to an end just yet. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like the baby, I call it baby. I mean, it's too small to be a child, right? I think it's a baby Kalisk. Baby Kalisk is like, hey, I want to introduce you to some of my friends. Kind of looks like it, right? That's cool. Don't kill them, please. That's also interesting how, you know, from the beginning of the movie, his brother Kiwi was saying, my father, our father, is afraid of this beast of the Kalisk. And all alone, you know, they should have just tried to be their friends rather than just be their enemy and try to kill everything. But they are predators, right? They want to be a predator to everything. And I think in the beginning it also said they have no friends. They want no friends or something. There he goes. The Kalisk is feeling kind of sick, right? And that woman isn't human, so she's probably still alive trying to do some damage to it. Oh no, she used the bomb. The freezing bomb from the inside. And now destroyed it with the laser? In so many pieces? I don't know that she'll be able to recover from that. I hope so. But, you know, before this even, the explosion even happened, I was thinking, okay, what I'm hoping is going to happen here is that Thea is going to be the one that fights Thesa. I don't know, somehow that seems like the right thing to do, right? Wow. So many pieces. Oh, I don't think it can recover from that. I really didn't think it could be killed, but how do you come back from this? I don't think you can come back from this. Oh, that's so sad. Looking at that baby Kalisk expression, I think we know she's not coming back from that explosion, right? Like to some point you can regenerate, but maybe not to that extent that, you know, there's a million pieces of you all over the map and frozen.
Betrayed by my own sister.
She's not your sister. Don't use the word sister. And you're probably gonna try to kill her just now, right? So, don't call her sister.
You're not sisters.
That's right. That's not yours. That's what we were hoping for, right? Like, take that tool away from her. She doesn't know how to use it properly. And two, I think she is going to be the trophy. So he's probably gonna keep her head. I don't know. She's really mean. And she killed the baby Kalisk mother. So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's still sad. Yeah, it's still sad because of the little baby Kalisk. But I don't know. Maybe something can change, and I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of cool that ever since the baby Kalisk introduced Deck to his mother, there's kind of like we have seen a little bit of bonding moment. Deck with the Kalisk mother, and now we see the bonding moment of Deck with the baby Kalisk. So we see that development on the character, on Deck's character, growing up, being more sensitive, but at the same time, almost like just being who he really is, and not afraid of, someone calling you weak because you're not the way they are.
Deck of the Oucha.
Yoing I.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought the head of the woman was the trophy, and it's not yet. He said not yet. And here goes the ship, so that makes me wonder if he's gonna go fight his dad. That kind of sounds bad, right? Like people fighting family and also defending family and finding out who your family actually are. I don't know. It's weird. He'll become Yucha, and he'll have his trophy when he kills this guy, right? Because he killed his brother.
It suck when tish. So that was Thisa's head, right? Thisa actually killed the Kalisk. So if he kills the Kalisk killer, then that's how he gets the trophy, right? We kind of expected that he wasn't going to be welcomed here, right? I mean, he didn't seem to be very welcoming to his sons earlier when the show started. Why would he be any welcoming now? This guy being his father's son, you would think he's being trained pretty hard, so not any predator can take him down. That's not a fair fight. I mean, yes, we know Predator can turn invisible, but if your son can turn invisible, then that's an unfair fight somehow, right? Or maybe, depending on the devices you have or the help you have, whether it's a tool or an equipment, but maybe even friends, then whatever you can bring to the fight counts, right? Okay, we'll see that. That was a really good move on his part, right? The wind gave him the visibility he wanted. But also, I'm kind of noticing here that the same thing is happening that happened in the beginning. Like, yes, he turned invisible and he was able to defeat his own son. But exactly like this, like, he poked his hand with his things, and then the way that he cut his arm off is all too similar. Like, we've seen this before, right? So it probably won't end the same way, I don't think. Like, a part of him is more sensitive, and he may even try to show mercy to his dad. And I'm saying that as a good thing, showing mercy in a way for him that is his strength. Not being as ruthless as his own family. That is his own strength and not a weakness. This part is also very familiar, right? That's exactly what he did to him, to Deck, before he asked his other brother, Kiwi, to get rid of him, to kill him. For a moment I thought he killed him. I thought, no, that's not like you. You don't kill things. You don't have to kill this guy. That's not who you are. Nice. And that's true. He's got his own clan. Yeah, that's cool. That's the baby Kalisk. He's not a baby anymore. Yeah, you definitely want a baby Kalisk on your side, right? Yeah. Yes.
Finally earned that cloak.
The cloak of invisibility. That's what that is.
Deck of the Oucha.
I think that's a pretty satisfying ending, right? Like, everything seems to have been wrapped up.
More friends of yours?
Wow. Like at first when those guys started pulling their swords out, I thought, that's it. They're gonna call Deck. They're gonna kill Deck and, you know, and his clan. But since the show started, I was wondering, right? Like, if there's a father and two sons, there's gotta be a mother, right? There's gotta be a mother predator somewhere. And here it is. I can't wait to see her. So there's definitely part 2 that is gonna come out at some point, right? I want to see the mother. I want to see what a female predator looks like. They're not friends. Everybody kind of got a little bit excited upon the arrival of his mother. So she's probably a really, really bad predator, like someone for them to fear. And I wonder why she's come too. Like somehow she probably knows the predator father passed away and all of a sudden she wants to maybe claim the throne or something. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching with me. Thank you for your support. Again, thank you to all of you. You know who you are that have subscribed to my channel. Thank you for liking my video. If you do like what I do, if you do like my videos, please like them. And if you want to see more, please subscribe. See you.